This story is from the night of October 15th, 2024, around 11:30 p.m. Several police officers were seen taking a man to the hospital. The man was crying loudly, screaming in pain, repeatedly pleading, "Sir, please treat me." When he was brought to the hospital, patients and others sitting nearby noticed him and saw that blood was flowing from below his knees. He had a severe injury causing him unbearable pain. One woman among those present asked the police, "What happened to this man?" The officers then shared a story. As soon as the woman heard what had transpired, she became furious. She told the police, "Did you only aim at his knees, or could you have shot somewhere else?" She added that the bullet should not have been fired below his knees, but somewhere else to make the punishment more impactful. She argued that if people heard about being shot for such crimes, they might think twice before committing them. This story might make you wonder how someone could use the guise of seeking help to commit such an act. Let's start this story, but before that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today's story is from Prayagraj, a district in Uttar Pradesh. In Prayagraj, there is a police station area called Dora Police Station. Nearby, there's another locality. In this area, a girl studying in Class 2 had an incident on October 2nd, 2024, around 6:30 p.m. That evening, a mother asked her daughter to place half of a medical injection in the fridge. The girl had to take the injection to a medical store located at Shivgar Chowk. Before leaving, she asked her mother if she could visit a Durga Puja celebration on her way and requested rupee 10 for it. Her mother gave her rupee 10, and the girl took the injection to the medical store. After handing the injection to the storekeeper, she left, but neither did she reach the Durga Puja celebration nor did she return home. As time passed, her parents became worried. The girl's father, who had been injured months earlier and required daily injections for a spinal injury, was bedridden. The family was poor and did not own a fridge, so they stored the injection at a familiar medical store near Shivgar Chowk. That evening, the girl had taken the injection to the store but didn't return. The parents, especially the mother, were distraught. She searched nearby homes and asked neighbors if anyone had seen her daughter. The girl, about 8 or 9 years old and the second among 5 siblings, was missing. The mother cried inconsolably, and the father, already troubled by his condition, was helpless. The younger siblings were also upset. The neighbors joined the search, but despite everyone's efforts, the girl couldn't be found. The entire night, the mother continued searching for her daughter with help from others. The next day, October 3rd, 2024, about 200 meters from their home. At the field, a dead body was found, and it was the body of a girl. When the villagers informed the girl's family about the incident, saying that their daughter's body was lying in the fields of the forest, her mother was devastated, crying inconsolably. The police were immediately informed, and they rushed to the scene. The girl's body was found unclothed, indicating that she was raped before being murdered. The police took custody of the body and sent it for a postmortem. The postmortem revealed that the girl's hands and legs were broken. She had been raped, and there were severe injuries on at least 7 parts of her body. The question of who committed this heinous crime remained unanswered. Both the police and the villagers were eager to uncover the truth. A thorough investigation began, involving police teams, a dog squad, and forensic experts searching for even the smallest clues. As news of the incident spread to nearby villages, people were shocked and outraged, especially upon learning that the victim was an 8-year-old girl. The dog squad found a stick, a slipper, and the girl's clothes scattered a short distance away. The tracking dogs eventually led the police to the village's community center, which had CCTV cameras. The police hoped the CCTV footage would provide some leads. On October 4th, 2024, the case gained widespread attention on social media, and questioning of nearby residents began. The incident involved a family from Prayagraj, a man, his wife, and 5 children who had moved to a village in Prayagraj for work, breaking stones to make grinding tools for spices. The footage led them to Mukesh Kumar, a laborer from Sarai Gogi village, who worked in fields. When police searched for him, they discovered he had fled. Acting on a tip-off, police learned that Mukesh would be near Juda Dajapur around 10:30 p.m. on October 15, 2024. The girl was standing at the crossroads when a man approached her. He said, "If you don't mind, I can drop you home." The girl replied, "I need to go to Durga Puja first, see the fair, and then I'll head home myself." Once there, Mukesh began to remove her clothes. The girl tried to scream, but Mukesh started beating her mercilessly. He kept beating her until she lost consciousness. During this brutal assault, the girl's arms and legs were broken, and she suffered severe injuries all over her body. After rendering her unconscious, Mukesh carried out his vile intentions. After satisfying himself, he was about to leave, but then realized that the girl could identify him and report everything to the police and her family. Fearing this, he picked up a stick lying nearby and struck the girl's head with full force. The blow was so severe that the girl died on the spot. Bloodstains were left at the scene where she lay. When the police investigated the crime, people were shocked to learn that the man who had offered to help the girl was the one who committed such a heinous, despicable act. Not only did he brutally assault and torture her, but he also killed her in cold blood. When the police confronted Mukesh Kumar, there was a shootout, and he was injured by gunfire. However, many believed that the punishment he received was not sufficient for the magnitude of his crime. When news of the case went viral on social media, people expressed their outrage. Many suggested that he deserved even harsher punishment, something that would serve as a deterrent to others contemplating such crimes. When Mukesh was taken to the hospital, he was limping and crying out in pain, begging for treatment. People around questioned what had happened to him and why he was in such a state. When the full story was shared, it sparked immense anger among those who heard it. Some argued that he should have been injured in a way that would leave him permanently shamed for his actions. This incident serves as a grim reminder of how individuals, under the influence of substances or otherwise, commit acts so monstrous that they cannot even be repented for. Before doing anything, one should think 1,000 times about whether it's right or wrong and consider the impact on others. Think about the family that suffered already struggling with poverty, barely making ends meet. The girl's father was elderly and physically weak, requiring rest and care. And the girl, she was only 8 years old. This story is a chilling example of how some people's actions, fueled by intoxication or malice, destroy lives beyond repair.